Доброго дня, про ситуацію.
Good afternoon now. Information about the situation in the ADO zone presented by Colonel Oleksandr Motuzyanyk, spokesperson of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine on ADO-related issues. Good afternoon, everyone. Now, information about the main events that happened in the ADO zone. Today, our country, people, and armed forces mark the day of the state flag of Ukraine. Blue and yellow flag became a symbol of our fight for freedom, democracy, independence, and territorial integrity. Ukrainian flag accompanied our servicemen in the most difficult times of battles in the east of Ukraine, and the Ukrainian flag is the symbol of our future victory and glory of Ukrainian army, and we greet everyone with this holiday. And now information about anti-terror operation. The Lugansk sector, traditionally, the main military actions happened in the Popasnyansky region. The occupants several times used mortars and small arms. Ukrainian forces actively returned fire. Moreover, the enemy several times violated ceasefire in Stanично-Lugansk region and also near Krymsky village. On the whole, during the last 24 hours in the Lugansk sector, there were 7 enemy shellings, including 4 with the use of heavy weapons. The Donetsk sector, the situation remains principally the same. There are regular enemy shellings in Kamienka, Avdiivka, Shakhta-Butevka position, part of front line. Sporadically, the enemy uses mortars. Yesterday, the fire was delivered by the enemy from the east and south directions, and also it was tense in Svetlodarsk Bulge and also in Zaitsevo. In both regions, the enemy used heavy weapons, including mortar fire. On the whole, during the last 24 hours in the Donetsk sector, there were 11 provocations delivered by the enemy, including 4 with the use of heavy weapons. The Mariupol sector, right after midnight in Marienka, they started heavily shell with mortars. It lasted 15 minutes, but the enemy launched more than 20 mines. And in the evening, occupants were active in different regions. At the same time, in Gnutovo, Vadineta, Lakivka, the militants opened fire with the use of 122mm cannons. And the firing was delivered from 3 sides simultaneously with short interruptions. During 4 hours, the enemy launched more than 50 shells at our positions. In other 3 areas of Mariupol sector, there were 1 shelling with the use of small arms. On the whole, during the last 24 hours in the Mariupol sector, there were 10 enemy shellings, including 7 with the use of heavy weapons. During the last 24 hours, as a result of the military actions, fortunately, no Ukrainian serviceman was killed, but 4 servicemen were wounded or traumatized. In Luganshina, former militant voluntarily left the militants and used SBU program that is called They Wait for You Back Home. It was identified that in April 2017, the resident of Sukhodilsk joined Russian occupation forces, and he served as a truck driver. And according to the order of Russian commanders, he took part in training of missile division in Krasny Luch and also brought ammunition to Grad and Uragan systems. He understood what victims and ruinings these actions cause. The man decided to leave the militants, and his mother helped him to return to peaceful life, and at his request, she addressed law enforcers. And in Kyivshina, SBU found a cache of explosive and ammunition. In storage facility in Voloshenivka village of Barishevsky region, law enforcers found 10 hand grenades of different types, grenade launcher, 400 cartridges of different caliber, and 2 signal mines. This is all for now. Do you have questions or comments? If there are no, thank you.